Hello, hello, hello. This is hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. We're starting out a little slow here. We only had this is the first games of the weekend have started. Let's say somebody called DWTT just said hello, but got Nems in the house. Welcome to the show, Nems. I guess you're happy. I can see why you have joined the show this quickly. Things have started out really nicely in the first minute or so. Liverpool are up. Hugo Ekitike with a goal. Very nice strike from. They kind of left him alone in the middle of the goal. I don't understand. That doesn't really make any sense, but that's what they did. They left him alone, unmarked, and easy pass and easy shot. Goalkeeper had no chance. So Liverpool already up 1-0. Already, like I said, only 4 minutes of football have been played, and already a goal. We'll see how it will go. They keep showing a picture of, I think a captain, or not even a captain, a co-captain actually on the bench. Salah on the bench. Is that the last images we'll see of him? You never know if will be his last hurrah. If they're just really just gonna let it simmer, and let him bring him in after all of this, after AFCON. But before we continue on, we've got a little man here who's going to join us. Mr. Tom has joined the show. How you doing, Mr. Tom?
I'm not bad. How are you, Gary?
I'm doing good. And you can see he's got his festive gear on. He's ready for the holidays.
Holiday season?
It's holiday season, so he is ready to partake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nems is happy. Liverpool is already up. Didn't even get a minute into football this weekend, and already bang goal. And Gav's in the house. Thanks for joining us, Gav.
Hi, Gav.
He's saying, "Come on, that blue team. Please don't let me down again." The only problem I have with that statement is they will let you down again. They have not shown consistency in. And I don't know, maybe in back-to-back games you've shown it, but I don't know if you've seen it that consistently that you kind of feel like it will be. They won't let you down. But yeah. But they're playing at home. Both Chelsea and Liverpool are playing at home, so you're gonna get something out of the game. You're gonna do it at home. All right, Mr. Tom. Yeah. Oh, I was up, so I did watch the Arsenal women play today. They won 3-1, and that game, that scoreline is actually really close. If you had watched the game, there's no way it should have only been 3-1. I mean, Arsenal had, if I recall, over 80% possession in the first half, but you wouldn't know it because they only scored the one goal. They were pretty terrible in the final third. Every second touch.
Scored 2 in the first half.
I didn't think so. Do I have that? Oh, you're right, because they scored and then we came back and scored again. You're right. But I mean, even that said, there's no way they should have scored more goals. That's the thing.
Yeah, you're right. I'm looking at your stats. You had 71% possession, 10 on target, 3 off target.
Yeah.
It feels like it was a bit massacre.
It should. Well, that's not even, and those are bad stats for if you watch the game. Like, there's no way they should have only taken 10 shots. Is what I'm saying. Like, they had more than enough opportunities to take shots in the box, and they just extra touch and then kick it away. extra touch and get it defended well before even the shot gets the ball taken off of them. Like every touch was heavy in that final third, and passes were just terrible. They just missed their mark every time. So yeah, it that's 3-1 sounds like a big score, but I'm telling you, it just wasn't. It should have been worse. It should have been worse, but it didn't play out that way. Um, what else we got? Leads who? Leads who? Hey, can you tell Nems from Nems LFC a little bit about Leeds? Can you tell him? Can you just tell him?
Let's just say, when I went to bed like on last Saturday, I didn't remotely think about Liverpool, but I bet you were thinking about Leeds.
Nems, you shouldn't have brought that up at all, dude. You shouldn't have brought that up.
It's that team that had your team crying with like a minute left on the clock. Like, oh my god, what if we end up losing 4-3? You didn't, but still.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I wasn't even going to say anything.
Yeah.
I've not even said anything to Gav about Chelsea.
Yeah, he knows better than to bring it up to you, I think. Yeah, that would not be good. Yeah, Gavin will be quiet on that one. I believe he will be. BX Gunner's in the house. Welcome to the show, BX Gunner. So I'm struggling to hit on these Jordan 11 Gammas. I don't know, what does that mean?
Is that a shoe?
Oh, is that what it is?
Oh no, I don't know.
Okay.
I hear the word Jordan and I imagine he's talking about Michael Jordan's sneakers.
Oh,
I believe
okay.
you call them sneakers.
Yes. Yes. You call them trainers, right?
Yes, because you do training in them.
Yes. Yeah, I guess
But
they
what do you do in sneakers?
sneak around. You creep.
That probably doesn't really help stereotypes, does it?
Well, if you're gonna call it sneakers, then you're gonna say, if you're gonna call it trainers and you train in it, then you call it sneakers. Then the only thing you could be doing in it is stuff. These things are causing apps to crash. Oh, I don't even know what that means. Now I really don't know what he's talking about. Do you know what he's talking about? I need translation.
I'm afraid I don't know.
Yeah. Ekatike he's your baller now. So you're saying that Wirtz and Isak were not your baller. Is that what you're saying?
What do you think of Al Tanaka? If we can talk about ballers, let's talk about proper ballers, which you put for proper money. Buying Verts for like 100 and something million. Is it?
I'm still here.
Can't justify. That's insanity.
Yeah, yeah. I'm still here.
No, it's fine. Hello, Chris Nix. To Gav, I'll say to you simply what I've said throughout the entire time. Had you put out a team like you should have put out, you would have beat us. Because you are, ball for baller, you are a lot better than us. But on that day, the defence you put out were like, you, in my opinion, massively arrogant to think that you didn't have to put out a team capable of beating Leeds United at Leeds United. And deep down, you know that, Gav, as well.
Yeah, I've listened to some of the Chelsea fans, and a lot of them said we had to rotate, but there's certain people that you just can't rotate, and there's certain games and situations and places to play where you don't rotate. You just have to buck it up, and you might have to play back-to-back games. Like you said, they probably shouldn't weaken themselves defensively because they don't really have much strength and depth.
I'm not saying you have to play Cole Palmer. But what I'm saying, defensively, you have to play a spine to your team that can play in every game to some degree. And the fact they didn't, and Gav will tell you the same. That it was basically like they didn't really give a fuck about playing Leeds United. It was just like a thing they had to play, which was obviously a mistake.
No, I hear what you're saying, but I heard that they had to rotate. He just probably made some of the rotations made no sense. Made no sense for where they were going.
Yeah.
If they were playing at home against Leeds, then they may have made the same substitutions, and you might have said,
"I would have been different." Yeah,
you were home, but you were traveling to Ellen Road, and you probably want to make sure you can handle what's about to happen, and they didn't do that. They didn't do that. Guess we got Steven in the house. He says, "Morning, gents. Hope you're good. Working right now. Heading home in my empty bus. Should make it home in time for the match." Oh, nice, nice. I will be out, so I'm gonna probably miss it live. I'll watch a replay. I might be able to listen to it a little bit, but more than likely I'll just have to watch it later today. So, or like to watch it live, but I got stuff to do with the boss, you know. So Grealish goes in a little hard on James. You know, and you know what? When Grealish goes in hard and it's shin or calf against somebody else's shin and calf, guess who wins? It's Grealish. Who wins? Yeah, everybody knows. Everybody knows who wins. If it's yeah, man oh man. Mano
The
y
man that
mano.
doesn't wear shin pads tends to not win.
Well, Grealish doesn't. He's got. Looks like well, let's just say Reese was not feeling it. He was not enjoying the pain. So there you go. And you know, James is he might have a little problem with contact like that. And so Leicester's up 1-0 on Ipswich right now. For those who want to know, he said Leeds is a small fish. Huh. You know what? A small fish that is scared who? They've actually played probably 3 of the toughest games in a stretch, right? I think they played, if I recall, they played City, they played Chelsea, and they played Liverpool. And people might say, well, Liverpool's out of it. Well, no, I don't know about that. They're playing bad right now, but nobody's saying, you know what? They can't respond and recover from where they are. And Chelsea, everybody said is should be up there competing. And City, everybody says should win it. Right? And none of them got an easy game against Leeds. Like it's one thing to say, well, they were stretched out over a month or two. No. Back to back to back. If I recall. Right? In the Premier League, they're back to back to back.
Within 7 days, played them all.
Yeah. And I don't think anybody will have a better stretch of games against them like that.
It'd be very unlikely. Probably Nems, but we'll still go down knowing you didn't beat us.
What's he saying now? This is a good joke. Well, you didn't beat Leeds, and you know what? You need to beat Leeds if you're going to try to win leagues. Leeds deserve to beat us. We were dreadful. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You're dreadful, but I don't know. That might. Some people said that just might be Chelsea. Could that just be it? Could that just? I mean, you're going to looks like you're going to your bench. Somebody's coming off for. I think that's for. Drewsbury Hall is coming off. That's not good. That's not good. I think he's been
Generally,
playing.
Gary, the team that wins the title will beat us twice.
We'll beat you twice. Oh, ooh.
Generally speaking.
Ooh.
Because they should.
Ooh. Well, if that's the case, then Arsenal's got the. And Arsenal, did you lose to Villa?
Yes.
Okay. Did you lose to Sunderland?
City, yes. No, we haven't played Sunderland yet.
Okay. You played them twice in a short period of time then, right?
We play Sunderland on the 28th of December off the top of my head.
And you must play them shortly after, right? Or do you not?
Maybe.
Because we play Villa twice in the same month.
So we play Liverpool on the 1st of January.
Okay, that's probably your that's probably your close. Okay. That's your team that you play pretty close together. Got Chris Nix in the house. Welcome to the show, Chris Nix. He must be liking the Liverpool result, and he and you know what? West Ham they're a weird team. Who they play this week? They play.
Well, they challenge Aston Villa for the World Championship of Clubs.
That's what I heard. That is what I heard. I heard this in a little birdie told me that the World Championship of Football will be played at, I guess it's 2 p.m. UK time.
Yep.
Tomorrow, 9 o'clock in the morning over here.
That's counting.
Yeah, and it's, you know what? Here's the crazy part: 4 games tomorrow, all at the same time. I mean, not that, like today, 2 games at the early slot, but tomorrow 4 games Why? 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 Burnley and Fulham are at 5:30 today. Interesting.
Oh, I can answer that. It's because of if you play in Europe on a Wednesday, sorry, if you play away in Europe on a Wednesday, you then get 4 days, to my understanding. I believe Manchester City went to Real Madrid. Could be wrong.
Yeah, but we went to Belgium. We went to Belgium on Wednesday, and we're playing today.
Newcastle went to Germany, I
So
think, in the
your math
Champions
ain't your
League.
math ain't mathin'. We went to Belgium on Wednesday, and we're playing on Saturday.
Well, that's why you're kicking off at 8 and not 12:30.
Okay. All right. If you first you said Sunday, now you're saying 8 o'clock is okay.
I'm only saying that based on the Premier League are saying that because otherwise you would have been the morning kickoff against Wolves.
Yep. 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 Well, I hear you, Stephen. Hope you're doing well in the bus, as you call it. Let me
I
see what
do
else we
believe
got, Mister
because there
Tom.
was no morning game
Yeah,
this today.
that is true.
That is because that your 8 o'clock game got moved from the morning to the evening.
Grealish goes down so easy, man. The man's got trunks down there. There's no way you can knock him down by just clacking on his shins. He barely even got touched. Oh, he just, you know what? He's just begging for a call. So, Mr. Tom, you wanted Steven said, I just wanted to say how your recovery is progressing. I haven't asked in a while.
Oh, well, thank you, Stephen. I have been put on even more drugs. Sorry, drugs. That's not the way to call it. I got put on blood pressure medication. They've continued to increase it, and it makes me tired a lot.
Oh,
But I'm managing the ward all around like a duck.
there you go. Yeah.
Speaking of which,
It's
Finger
a
the
duck.
Duck is here, everyone.
Everybody, yes.
But yeah.
It means a lot of people are trying to purchase them. What? Oh, okay. I didn't understand your lingo when he's talking about the Jordan 11 Gammas. Like
Oh, so I
everybody's
was
trying.
right. It was about the shoes.
Yeah, yeah. People
Okay,
are trying. You
fair
said
enough.
people are trying to buy them.
That actually makes a lot of
I
sense.
could
It may
never.
have crashed the
I
internet.
don't think I ever owned a legit pair of Jordans. I had a pair of Jordans that I got from like a one of those like discount stores. So they look like it. They had like wings and stuff, but they weren't Jordans because I couldn't
I
afford the
suspect
real
that no
Jordans.
one actually noticed the difference, though. And you
Probably
probably
not.
paid about half the price.
Oh, I paid less than half the price.
Oh, by less, I'll probably mean like 10% of the price.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't pay a lot for them. I think I went to either Kmart or one of those places. Yeah, yeah,
Fair enough.
I could afford those things. They're like $100 back then. I mean, now people are buying sneakers, easily for hundreds of $200 to $300 easily. I believe. Every time I go into a shoe shop, I'm like, I can't spend 150 on the discounted, you know, on the discounted shoes, much less the not discounted. Good joke, yeah. Our manager is clueless, twat, and yeah, he underestimated leads. Yeah, yeah,
Did. And the thing that makes that more egregious is the fact that he has got a 0% win rate against Leeds United.
yeah,
0%.
yeah.
That's not an opinion, that's counting. He has never done anything against Leeds except lose.
Yeah, and he's in a club who spends more money in one transfer window than Leeds probably has spent um
Mm-hmm.
in probably the last 5 years.
It's true. It's true. There's nothing I can say to that.
Yeah.
Or something I can say, though, is that Transmere Rovers are losing 1-0 at home to Crewe
Oh
Alexandra.
no. Oh,
Hey,
do we have a
Ross.
goal? We do have a goal. Oh, guess what? It's chilly. Guess what that means? It's chilly at the
It's
bridge.
cold Palmer.
That was easy. I just looked up and he's just like shooting. So it went from like, let's see, midline, midline. He dribbles in and passes, and then easy. He just splits the two defenders, and then boom, done. That's too easy. Brighton. He got three players around him, and like they didn't, none of them, and they all just kind of dumb. Not good defense from Brighton. Fafana to Gusto to Cole Palmer, and voila, done. Done. He's cold. He's cold. He thought it'd been easy 3 points and got burnt. Yep. What is your score prediction for Wolves, Gary? I reckon you win 5. I had actually, that's funny you say that. I said it yesterday, 5-0, 3-0 at half, and then 2-0 to bring it home in the second half in terms of scoring. I mean, if the scoreline isn't like some would say embarrassing, then Arsenal's done a bad job. Like winning 3-1 would be disappointing. 2-0 disappointing. 4-2 disappointing. Anything like that. And everyone's whipping boy. Leeds is not everyone's little whipping boy. Who's he talking about?
Even we beat Wolves.
Yeah. Well, Manchester United beat them 4-0. So the fact that Arsenal, people are like, I could see Arsenal drawing.
At least give them a goal. They scored. They scored against Man United.
No, I don't give. Oh, they scored, so it was 4-1. No, nobody.
Yes,
I don't.
yes,
I'm disappointed that we've been giving up goals of late. Much less. Actually, we've been giving up shots on target. That's been disappointing. That's where the levels, man. Leeds is still going down.
He may well be right, but then you will still go down line. We took points off Liverpool.
Yeah, you didn't help them go down, if anything. That's for sure. Yeah, we're 22. We're in the 23rd minute of both games. It's 1-0 to the home side. Chelsea and Liverpool playing the home side. And is that another goal? Oh, Garnacho, did he actually miss that? Yep, he did. He's got to be able to put that on target.
I like Garnacho.
Yeah, Everton's getting shredded here. They have the defense and a pass backwards. I don't know why you're passing it. Why they basically passed it to Garnacho. I mean, he's the one that got to the ball first, and he should have been able to put that on target. Yeah, they're lucky it's not 2-0. It should be 2-0. Leeds get lucky. Leeds get lucky in 3 straight games, Mr. Tom.
It's fine.
3 straight games you were lucky.
No, Gav, I was saying it with more than a hint of sarcasm. He needs to go fuck himself.
Got Russ in the house. Welcome to the show, Russ. Gary, have you seen that the Women's Club World Cup semis finals is being played at Brentford Stadium and the finals at the Emirates Stadium? Oh, nice. So if Arsenal can win their semi-final, they get to play at home. Very nice.
Oh, they're actually doing a Women's Club World Cup?
Yep. And okay. I forget the team that Arsenal women have to play, but it's not a name I know. So there you go.
Let me go to the Google machine. Or the Wayback Machine.
Yeah. And Works is coming. Works is coming good. Oh, I don't know. Did he have anything to do with the goal? I didn't even see. But let's look. Is there an injury concern right now for Liverpool? The Liverpool fans have masks on. Is that Gravenberch?
Oh my God!
Oh, look, Salah. Look at Salah's coming on. So there's an injury.
They're doing this in 2028.
What's that?
Who said I never said hello to you, Russ?
Yeah, genuine fakes. Yeah, they were definitely fakes. I can't afford the real stuff. Biggie or Tupac? Ooh.
I can tell you who's qualified for it. In terms of Asian qualification, Wuhan Giganda. AS Far have qualified from Africa.
Yeah. Oh, Gomez is out.
Gotham FC. That's not a real team. No, it's a real team. It's a real team. Gotham FC. New York and New Jersey. Gotham FC, apparently. They've qualified from the CONCACAF. And Corinthians have qualified from South America.
So they're taking off Gomez and they are bringing on Salah. Interesting. So who's going to play
They join
right back?
Arsenal women in the Club World Cup for women.
Interesting. I
And
hear you.
that's when I'll begin to track who the women's world champions are. Not really. Not really.
Oh,
I
he
will
said thank.
track the men's world champions though.
Yeah, thank you for the news. Oh, and you're welcome. You're welcome. Do you think we rest players, Gary? It should be 3 points regardless. I think the only reason why we play any players is to get them back into form. That's the only reason why we play. Otherwise, we should rest. But I don't. I think. I mean, Rice probably. It'd be good to see Rice not have to play. Subimendi
Yes,
not
Gav.
have to play.
Currently.
So yeah. So yeah. No, I think we should rest some players. But I think hungry players right now to me seem like Madueke and Martinelli. So if they can, and if Gyökeres is playing between them, I'd like to see how that plays out. In Wary and Liverpool, oh, he missed it. Oh, goalkeeper gets there. It was a miss by who was it? It was a miss by Ekitike, or else he should have scored. Or is it Salah? Liverpool trying to looks like they're trying to run away with it. Wolves are the whipping boys, Gary, not Leeds. You know what? We beat Leeds 5-0, and if you're saying Wolves are worse, then 5-0 is being nice, then, right?
I mean, to be in my team's defence, we didn't have 4 years of getting 200 million a year from the Premier League. There's no excuse. Wolves should have built a team capable of withstanding the Arsenal barrage.
I hear you. I hear you. But Leeds. I'm sorry. Manchester City, Chelsea, and Liverpool have spent billions, probably per year, and they weren't able to run away from you guys.
That's true.
So you're looking at, if you're asking Wolves to do it, then how about them? Like City had to win in 10 minutes of extra time. Yeah, they scored in the first minute, but it was like 9 minutes of extra time. They were given enough time to get that winning
True.
goal. Chelsea didn't have a chance, and Liverpool were lucky to get the point.
Liverpool were very lucky to get a point because we were going to put a beating on them in that injury time.
Mm. Mm.
Just waiting for them to pop up.
You'll win at Wolves. I hope so. I think a lot of people hope they win it. They should win it at Wolves. We will sell him to you for 70 mil if you want, Tom. So there you go.
Oh no! I won't give you a packet of crisps for him.
There you go. He's not worth it. Garnacho is your goat.
Absolutely not worth it at all.
Yeah.
He's a fine footballer, I'm sure, but
Mm-hmm.
no.
Yeah. Tom said hello to me 5 minutes
Chelsea
ago.
the Chelsea player that I hate based on that game more than anything was Fernandez or Enzo. Enzo just constantly in the referee's ear complaining. It's like, mate, get up and play football.
True. Hey Russ, I go by the chat, and Mr. Tom just goes by the latest messages. So I'm not gonna forget you. I just might take a little time. Mr. Tom probably forgot about everybody before So I'll give everybody a little bit of time.
I generally try and lock into who I'm going to insult next.
So is Arsenal the only European team?
I am home names. That was fast.
I don't know what that means. What do you mean there? What do you mean? Garnacho
You'll
clears
get there.
Saka.
You'll get
Garnacho clears Saka. Everybody clears Saka. Saka has got to be. He's the benchmark, and if you're better than Saka, which a lot of people are, then you're doing well. You're doing well. Uh-oh, Chelsea's on the roll here. Cross tons of space for Neto. Oh, blocked. I think that's Neto out there on the wide right part there. Everybody. Everybody gets compared to Saka, and then you know what happens after that? They don't get compared again for some reason. I don't know why, because they realize it's not. It's like everybody's I don't know whose football intelligence outside of Salah when he's healthy is anywhere near. So we move on. Do Leeds fans still want the manager out, Tom? And if so, why?
Me personally, I don't. I'm a believer that you're not successful by sacking the manager every 5 minutes, personally. But there are Leeds fans that do want rid of him.
Mm.
But I think it's more because they've always wanted to rid of him, and it proves them right if he does get sacked. But we all know that every football manager tends to leave a club via being sacked, because no one's actually going to leave and not get paid.
Yeah.
So it's not like 20 years ago in football, or maybe not even 20, say 30 years ago in football, managers wanted to resign more than get sacked, because there was a big stigma that if you actually got sacked, it was because you did a bad job.
Mm.
And you got the ignominy, or whatever the word is, of being sacked. Whereas now, fuck being embarrassed or not, it's more embarrassing if you leave, because then basically legally no one has to pay you.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's too much money involved. It's like a footballer who usually doesn't get game time, and you're like, well, they're going to leave soon. And it's like, no, I'm not going to leave because I'm not going to get paid that much probably
Yep.
wherever else I go because everybody thinks I'm crap. So why would I do that? The perception says I'm crap. I'm going to get paid, even if I'm overpaid, you know? So there you go. And he started to say, shh, shh, Tom, we will cook, get home. What?
Hence why I said I am home. That was fast.
Oh, yeah. So you're ahead of me. So, and Russ, I am not even putting your comment up because I've been doing my best to be you know be understanding, and you guys keep bringing that stuff up. He always does that. To be honest with you, Tom Enzo. Mm,
Like,
Tough.
to be fair, like, I'm not going to take Enzo Fernandez's behaviour as basically that's Gav's behaviour, because Gav has not been like that. So, I'm just pointing out that Enzo did something that I found really annoying while playing a football match. But it doesn't reflect on Gav personally, but I would pin it on Nems, obviously.
Yeah. No, I guess I am the whole Enzo thing on the bus thing, kind of like rubbed me the wrong way, and then like I see him out there being doing all these videos and stuff, and I just feel like, I don't know. I just,
He's an idiot.
I just like, whatever. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I kind of move on. I don't really. I mean, I've not seen him played as good as people said he is. So, so I don't know what it looks like when he plays good. Tom, your hairline is better than Saka's, which is weird. Saka's hairline seems to be good. Oh, Chelsea player just basically
It's not
grabbed the
comparing my
defender and doing
hairline to
that.
Saka's hairline.
He's not
He's saying
comparing
that
it.
Saka's not a good footballer. And that is proven by the fact that my hairline is better than Saka.
Oh,
At
is that
football.
right? That's right.
He's wrong, obviously, because that's obviously not true. But you got to have a hairline for that to be true. But
ah
still,
ah yeah, yeah. Gary, you'll be the first. Oh, stop it, Russ. Bad. Tom is an Enzo lover. I don't think so. We wasted our money on Enzo Fernandez, to be honest, Gary and Tom. I would sell him in January if I could. Yeah, no, like I said, it's a lot of money, and like I said, I don't know what when he, I don't know what game you could go. That's the game where that's what we bought him for, because they talk about they talk about the World Cup and stuff like that, but then I go, well, what has he done for Chelsea where you went? He basically man of the match, and without him on the pitch, like right now, Reece James, who's playing out of position, is playing well, much better than Enzo, who's playing in position more likely, right? So, you know, says 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 a lot and a little. Enzo is Tom Goat.
yeah, why not? Yeah, we'll just go with it. Clearly the GOAT. Junior Firpo is better than Enzo.
There you go. And you got Brighton with a 3-on-2. Let's see if they're able to. There's a lot of red shirts chasing him down. He's going long. Oh, that would have been a nice try. He didn't really have a choice at that matter. It was like 7-on-3 at one point. Ruter tries to go from a long distance away, but can't keep it on frame. If he tried to pass it, he might have been better off trying to pass it. But yeah, So Ryan has joined the show, and he said that Mr. Tom.
My left testicle could do better than Enzo in midfield.
There you go. You heard it here.
That's obviously Torres, Nems.
And even when Gav agrees with you, then I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So there you go. Torres or Henry? Nems, you're funny.
The answer is obviously Torres.
the, the, the fact that you have Torres and Henry in the same sentence is ridiculous. So that just that's just laughable.
Hey, I'm glad he brought that question up because it gave me an opportunity to dig out Henry.
Yeah, but that's where nobody takes you serious when you say that. So that's why it just this I'm not even gonna moving on. And
do you know why I think Torres is better than Henry? Because Henry's racist against Leeds.
Just because you score on Leeds doesn't mean you're racist.
Kind of does.
That would mean Foden is racist. He scored on you twice,
which he is.
That man got a winner against you, man.
He scored in the first minute and the last minute, and then did nothing in between.
Yeah,
loser. Yeah. Tell you what he did do in between. He watched Leeds put a schooling on his club.
Yeah. Nobody says Torres is a goat. Nobody says it.
Not while he played for Chelsea, he wasn't. Sorry, Gav. That was not your fault. You
Another 50 million
there. It's nothing you've done.
Yeah. When have you gotten what you paid for,
obviously.
Gav? Because you paid a lot of money. When have you got what you paid for?
Buying Fernando Torres for 50 million on deadline day is the equivalent of basically buying a pot noodle in the off license at 11 p.m. for 50 quid, when really it's only worth £1.
So they overpaid by 500%?
Yeah.
Is that right? Oh, 5,000%.
I don't care. I'm not a mathematician. I am.
5,000%. Yeah. Liverpool screwed us. All right. Yeah. Torres a top 5 striker all time. Gary, did you see Torres at Liverpool? I want to say
he was very good at Liverpool, though.
You know what? I want to say. I want to say yes to that, but I want to also say not much because that was back in the days when I really couldn't see. I don't know what year what time period that was, but I felt like I didn't get to see all the games like I do now. So
was that in the time when America only got the FA Cup final?
No, I saw when I started. We got to see some Premier League matches, not all of them, because there wasn't streaming back then. But we just got to see like Macca and who's the other guy? British Ian Dark. Is that right? I think Ian Dark. I
know the name.
They were teaming up, and then it split. And so I think one of them wasn't with CBS or whoever it was, and so they never teamed up again. But and I think if I remember, Macca was a player for, I want to say Brighton, because the team in blue. I can't remember. I think it was Brighton or was it Birmingham? I can't remember. I forgot the guy's name. They called him Macca, but I can't remember his real name.
Do you mean Steve McManaman?
Yeah.
He used to play for
Liverpool. Okay, they showed. So why do I have a blue team in my head? Oh. I don't know if he played for another team or like in his travels. So yeah. I like Steve McManaman. His commentary, anyways. I didn't hear it much, but
Are you wait? There was a Liverpool man called Steve McMahon,
no, I don't think. I have to look now because no, I don't think it was Steve McMahon because it doesn't. McManaman sounds like. Oh wait, let me look. No, I don't think that's him. No, that is him, Steve McManaman. Yeah, so he never played for anybody else, but Liverpool is the big name. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he played. According to this, he played for Everton,
Mm-hmm.
Aston Villa, then went to Liverpool, played 204 times in the league. So then he went to Man City.
Oh, okay. No, I don't think it was. Yeah, so I have it all wrong. Like I said, I remember him. I thought he played for a team in blue, which City people will say City, but that's not what I remember. So it would have been Liverpool. But yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I liked his commentary. I don't
Hey,
know.
Zanzi.
I don't know if you liked him or not. But the late 20s. I guess I would have seen him play, but I don't think I liked. I don't think I liked anybody. I don't like everybody, so he was all right for my
I
in my
mean, the
eyes.
real big match of the weekend, though, and I know you're going to sit here and go, it's Arsenal Wolves, like top versus bottom. Where I did the maths, found out bottom has beaten top in the Premier League 4 times in the history of the Premier League. 4 times. 2 of those times was Wolves
How many years is that, Mister Tom?
in 30 years
Oh, in the Premier League. I thought you
in the
said in.
Premier in,
I thought
in
you
the,
said.
just while the Premier League has existed.
Okay.
4 times 20th has beat
So
first.
30 years, and we're talking. You know,
Sorry, 33 years.
we're talking lots of games. So not
Yeah.
too often.
But it
Surprising.
doesn't happen as much as you'd think, though, because obviously I think top has beat bottom of like 29 times, something like that. But
Mm,
the opposite happened 4 times.
mm.
The last
Yeah.
time it happened in
Yeah. Stop.
2011.
Stop. Stop. Trying to stop wishing on it. It's not happening. So we're moving on. Drogba was probably yeah. So yeah. So BX. Yeah. I guess I did see him because I started watching more football in 2012 when I looked back at the football I was watching, but I don't think I got watched everything. But I do remember Torres. Now, do I think he was better than some of the other strikers and stuff back then? He looked good, but no, I didn't think he was that good. So maybe that's just me. Drogba was probably only worth the money, and Diego Costa, but he was a nutter and not all there in the head. That is true. I remember that Costa. He was a really good player.
Salah looks delighted to be 1-0 up.
Yeah, but he's on the pitch now, so there you go. So that was short lived. That picture.
Oh, they brought him on.
Yeah, they got Gomez got injured, so I think
Oh,
they moved somebody gonna play. Who's playing right back now? Or are they going to a back three? Looks like Slobosly is yeah, I don't know how that works out. Firmino is up there. Yeah, and I remember I know that Liverpool front three very 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 good. They all complemented each other for sure.
hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
That's interesting statistics, Andy. I've got
yeah,
another one. The last time 20th beat first was in 2011 when
yeah.
Wolves won at Manchester United.
Mm, mm. McManaman played for Real Madrid. Yeah, yeah. Got a shot from Gusto right at the goalkeeper. Got Zanzi in the house, as you said. Zanzi, welcome to the show. He said, "Lord," I'm
That's a
not even
weird
saying.
way to describe David Beckham, Nems.
Yeah, yeah. Lord of Leeds and Gary with his delightful, lustful curtains. I
Hello,
don't know
Zanzi.
why you're a lord. I don't get that. I'm sure McManaman went to the states. Now, like I said, he was a commentary with fart with dark for a bit.
Zanzi's a gentleman of high esteem, and I won't hear a bad word said about his esteem.
I don't know. You brought it up, so you
I
brought it up
didn't bring anything up. You
and
read
said
his
there's a.
comment.
What do you mean? He just said he
He
went to
said
the
hello.
states. What? What is? You brought it as steam, like somebody was being mean to him or something. Nobody was doing that.
You was questioning his comment, like why was he called Lord Thomas?
Why you called Lord Thomas? Yeah, that is
I don't
really
know because
that
he's a
makes no
polite
sense to me.
gentleman,
It's a,
obviously.
I okay, maybe I am then. Yeah, he's got problems. And is that a goal? Yeah, Gusto finally gets the goal. Chelsea's up 2-0. Brighton is just this. I don't know, not good. Not good today. Not good today. We're getting into extra time now. We got 3 minutes of extra time in Liverpool, in Anfield, and Chelsea at the Bridge. They just scored at the 45-minute mark. So
Gusto with goal and assist.
Yeah, he's doing all right. McManaman went to Madrid. Yes, yes. Who's your top 5 left wings, Mr. Tom?
Off the top of my head, it would be. I mean, the best left winger in the Premier League ever is Ryan Giggs. The fact he's not in the Hall of Fame is quite surprising. I mean, the obvious reason is because they tend to look down upon people that diddle their brother's wife. But that shouldn't have anything to actually do with the football.
But sometimes it's a package deal. You take everything into consideration. So if he would have gotten in after, after that, then it would have been a problem. But if he could have gotten him in before, then yeah, they probably might consider it a disservice. But maybe they knew. So yeah,
maybe they knew.
Maybe they knew. Maybe they knew.
Thank you, Zanzi.
I went on a 7-match.
In all seriousness,
yeah.
Off the top of my head, I don't really know a top 4 on top of that, but I would say Harry Hill with Leeds United was very good. But the reality is, you'd sound biased, but I wouldn't pick him for anything because he's fucking traitorous scum. You do not go to Galatasaray after what happened. You do not go there.
Oh, he takes the. You know what? Oh, Wirtz just took a. He just took a cleat to the. Did he actually take it to the stomach area? Did he get a yellow for that? No. Wirtz is probably going. I got the cleat marks to show it. And they're like, nope, don't matter. He definitely got cleated right in the stomach. But according to, we've seen this in the Liverpool City match, that's just 2 players coming together. But then again,
to answer your question, Gav, I don't believe he actually got done for it. But that would also contribute to probably why he's not in their Hall of Fame. For the same reason, I get into this debate all the time. There are people that will say that I don't want Mason Greenwood to play for England because he's black. I'm like, well, no, it's because I've seen the evidence of how he treated his girlfriend. That's why I don't think he should be in England team.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. People can turn around and say that they think he should. And I'm not going to argue with them because everyone's entitled to their opinion. If they think he's good enough to play for England, that's fine. But I know deep down they're probably not going to pick him.
Yeah,
and I don't think they should. That's
probably the reason why Ryan Giggs isn't in the Hall of Fame. Right there, it's a body of work, and it's not necessarily all on the pitch.
Yeah.
Yep. BX kind of had a good run on FC 26, so congratulations to you on that. Everybody saying hello, hello, hello. I recall some years ago that the top 4 all played the bottom in one weekend, and unbelievable, the bottom 4 won all of them. Yeah. I don't know left wings. I'm not. I wish I was a. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to answer it. Fleetwood, honest, no.
Say is to the people that told me I'm a racist for not wanting Mason Greenwood to play for England, I'd say if you have a wife, daughter, or sister, and she gets beat up by a man, would you want that man to represent England in football?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no. Yep. Yeah. I don't. As you can tell, I don't usually talk about that stuff because I don't want to give them any.
Gary.
I know it's more like I just don't want to give them any. Like they're not really in my thoughts.
Fair enough.
I don't want to waste my thoughts and stuff like that. I will say yes. He's lucky to be playing football still. So.
I'm not openly rude to the people that argue with me on it. I'm just more based on the facts of this is why I don't think he should. And that's it. I then get all kinds of shit thrown at me for saying that, but is what it is.
Yeah, it's kind of it's probably sometimes it seems like I don't know if it's your friends, family, or whatever. It seems like a wasted conversation.
Yeah,
that's how I look at it. We're
Oh,
wasting
Ian
time here.
Robin's a good pick.
Yeah. Salah is the best right wing of all time. Is he?
He's not even the best right winger.
Yeah.
David Beckham could put a ball onto a coin. That's how
Yeah.
good his crossing was.
Yeah.
Salah's very good at basically brushing past you and winning a penalty because he touched air in between you. That's how good Salah is.
Yeah. I guess it's what it's like. I guess it's one of those things. What are you looking for in a player, right? I always. Here's my thing: is when Liverpool was on that run of that 3 year stretch there, I always thought Mane was the better player, and the way if Mane played a certain way, then it made it easier for everybody else. That's how I felt. Um, I know everybody's going to say Salah and Firmino, but I kind of just for me that was kind of what I saw. Maybe I'm racist. I don't know, but I all three of those players played really well together. So yeah, yeah. Come on, yeah. That's the second goal there. You are a good luck charm, Gary. I no, 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 no. I don't. I'm not charming anything here. Just you just happen to be playing playing Brighton on a is it Brighton or whoever you're playing on a really bad day. Little Tom, he called you Little Tom. Oh, he's a Lord of the
He's called me
Slags.
worse, to be fair.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Slavosly is in the top 5 players in the league, in my opinion. Extremely underrated, in my opinion. Top 5 players in the league. Is he top 5 players in the league?
Nah, do you know what he's top 5 at? He's top 5 at basically being a smug little fucker. Like the way he was pointing at Leeds fans and laughing at 3-2 up. It's like, mate, that's a shit you do at full time. Don't do it in the 89th minute when you've not won the game yet, because you end up looking like an idiot. And that's what he did. He's got a history of this because he did it when they were beating Ireland in the World Cup qualifying. They ended up losing at 2-0 up. Something like that. Then Ireland ended up beating them. Looked like a prat.
Yeah, so I guess top 5 player in the league. So I guess that
Not
means
even top 5 player of Liverpool.
Yeah, well, I guess the question is who is the top 5 players right now? I guess
Not Isak, obviously.
Harlan gets there, right? I believe Rice gets there.
Yeah, Rice.
You
Yeah.
know, in the top 5. Who else do we say? Any goalkeepers?
Nah.
No keepers are standing out right now. Any defenders like a Timber? Like some people might say Cucurella. Some people might say who else defending? I don't think we know that Virgil van Dijk is not having a good defensive. He's not playing good defensively. Like would Reece James be in the top 5?
Rich James is very good.
Is he in the top 5 in the league right now?
He might be in the top 11.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, I'm just saying. I think he's having a good season. Reece James for Chelsea. Who else? Anybody else? Because he might be top 5 right now. Will he be at the end of the season? I'm not sure. Right? I mean, it's hard. I mean, he's playing. He's been consistent all season. He's given them what they needed, right? Anytime they need something, he's been. Yeah, no, I know, but you know everything about football, so you must watch more than that. At least you know. So I think you tell us you just watch Leeds, but you know a lot about football and what's going on. So you lie, you're lying.
I'd never tell a lie.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Not. I'll put it up there, but I don't have much to say about it. I'm moving on. So the left is this your left wing here? Neymar, Mane, Messi, Vinny Jr.,
Ian Robin was a very quick footballer.
Yeah, Arjen Robin, and you know what? It's one of those things where if you have a strength, it doesn't matter if you know what it is. You can't stop it, right? You know what he was going to do. Everybody knew what he was going to do. You still couldn't stop it. So,
It's good.
It's one thing to say like Messi can beat you in different ways, but Arjen Robin was good at that one thing. It's like saying, you know, what is that tennis player who was really good on sand, at the French Open, won like what 13 out of 15, but he could play in the other court
Yeah.
surfaces. He was really good in that one, right? You knew what was going to happen. You just couldn't. You had no answer. Like the only time people won the French Open is when he was injured. I forget his. Why do I keep forgetting names? I forgot his name. Oh yeah, yeah, Spanish guy, but name escapes me. What would you do, Tom, if Leeds brought? Oh
Alcaraz.
no, no, he wouldn't do that. That's not even a question worth answering. Not even. We're moving on. Salah is a legend. Yeah, he's really good. He's really good. Yeah, he's really good. I think
What question? Oh, I'd happily answer that, Gary.
I know you would.
Quite simply, because I can sit here and go rah rah rah. I'll tell you what would exactly happen if Leeds brought in Mason Greenwood. I would go on the internet and basically go, I don't approve of this, and then I'd move on with my life, because that doesn't change the fact that I don't approve of it. I do not approve of it, but if we made that decision, as Gav has pointed out, it's probably true based on the way the form is probably we're not going to end up in that situation, because he will probably join a team of a higher standing outside of Europe, within Europe, presumably.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just it's not going to happen. But if it did, I'd basically just sit there and go, well, I don't approve of this.
Yeah.
I don't particularly want Man United players to play for Leeds United in general, especially not ones they beat their misses.
True. 100%. That's why no Arsenal fan wanted Partey to stay at Arsenal from what he's alleged to have done. Yeah, I mean, for me, if he's done any of that, then he's got to go. If they think he's done it, then they let him go. And that's what they've done. Nothing's been proven yet, but yeah. But if they think he's done it, then they move on. There's no, not to be rude, Tom, but but that would be the level of.
This is the thing, though, Gav. Based on his form, supposedly, because I don't follow him, but apparently he's doing quite well when playing for Marseille, he's not going to be remotely in a position to drop to Leeds United, because he'll just simply go to PSG, presumably, if he is as good as he supposedly is doing. And then I haven't got to worry about him, because we're probably not going to play him anyway, any point. So why does it matter?
Yeah. Yep. I hear that. Yep. No. Nems, you're probably correct. At this point in time, Szoboszlai is a top 5 league player potentially.
He won at Ellen Road, though.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
No, they shred us apart. Like, attackingly, they shred us apart. But defensively, we took advantage of the fact that they could not basically concentrate more than anything.
Yeah. No, he's playing really good this year. So you got a good player there. We'll see how the season finishes out. The fact that, well, where are you now? I guess you've moved up in the table, right? You were.
I think we're 16th.
Liverpool was 10th at the start of the day. So they have now moved up. They moved up to at least 5th. Actually, 5th. They are sitting on 0 goal difference, or they're sitting at 2+ goal difference. So they can't bypass Crystal Palace unless Crystal Palace has a really bad day against City today and loses by 6 goals. So I don't know if that's going to happen. Don't think that's going to happen. Got Alonzo in the house who says hello. Good morning,
Alonzo.
Gary, Mr. Tom. Thanks for joining us. What separates Rice from him? From Szoboszlai? Is that what he means? I think Rice is a more overall player. I mean,
I feel like your team is a lot worse without Rice than Liverpool would be without Szoboszlai.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, that shows you how valuable it is. But I think if we're talking about what he's doing, like the football, I believe he does a lot more than Szoboszlai does. I think Szoboszlai might get more of an, more goals and stuff like that. But I think as a, as you like the fact that Arsenal is sitting top of the league, the fact that Rice is the best player, that's right there. So right, he makes the team better. So it's one of those things where if you're one of the top teams, if you finish the league at the top by a considerable amount, for example, whoever that best player is on that team probably is the better player at their position than anywhere else in the league. So that's how, yeah. So I think Rice has got more of a full package of what he's worth to football. So Nems has here, he's got Ekitike, Sloboslai, Foden, Harlan, and Chelsea top five, which is interesting because Foden has only just been good recently. So this is more of a, what have you done for me lately? And Chiesa has been in and out. Like his manager doesn't want to use him as much. So to say that it's interesting that you have three Liverpool players in your tops. Interesting. It is interesting. The fact that you don't have Rice in there and you don't even considering Reece James means you're just looking at one side of the ball. And football is this is what I don't like sometimes is people look at defense and don't give them the credit they should. Football is two parts, man. It's scoring and stopping teams from scoring. And you know, City isn't winning games without their goalkeeper. Meanwhile, they are not losing games without with their front line as well. So it kind of goes both ways, goes both ways. I think you got to look at both sides, give both offense and defense a little bit of cred in the league. I don't know about you, Mr. Tom, but I think defensive players are not getting the recognition that they should in every sport, not just football, but I think in every sport. Right? I mean, I think Van Dyke when the Liverpool were playing well, or he could have been considered one of the better players. I mean, we've seen Rodri do it on a team with Haaland, right? On a team with Haaland, Rodri won the Ballon d'Or, was considered one of the better players in the world, right?
Yep.
So and that says a little. That's actually good for football. And yeah, Casado. You don't even have Casado on your list. Casado's been playing well this season. I mean, he does some silly things. Getting red cards is probably not a good idea.
I'm glad he did get that red card because they'd have been a lot better Ellen Road with him in the team.
Mm. Yeah. I mean, they could have potentially beaten Arsenal if he had stayed on the pitch. So, I sometimes I say that, but then I also say in that same breath that game could have played out totally differently if he does play because they wouldn't have, things would have probably played out differently. I think if he hadn't gotten a red. So, would they have scored on a set piece? I don't know. I don't know. So they may have scored other ways, but maybe the game would have been a little bit even outside of that. So, but yeah, you know what? You put your team in that situation. I got nothing for you, man. I got nothing for you, man. And the second halves are about to kick off over here, at least on my screen. Put him in Arsenal's midfield, and we could win it all. As my guess, put him in any team, and he elevates them.
I feel like your audience deserve to know what the football scores are, Gary.
Yes. So it's 2-0 right now, Chelsea. Everton starting the second half, and Liverpool is up 1-0 on Brighton at this point. And in the other leagues, the women won tonight, this morning or midday, 1-3 over Everton, Arsenal women. And let's see, Atletico Madrid beats Valencia 2-1. Mallorca and Elche are 1-1 at this point. Torino wins 1-0 over Cremonese. Mönchengladbach loses 1-3 to Wolfsburg. Frankfurt 1-0 win over Augsburg. Hoffenheim 4-0 over Hamburger SV. St. Pauli up 2-1 on Heidenheim. These are all in the second half. Sorry, these are not wins in the Bundesliga. In the just kicking off, it's 0-0 Rennes and Brest. In the championship, Norwich wins 2-1 over Southampton. Oxford loses 1-2 to Preston. Stoke 2-1 over Swansea. What do we got here? In the second half of games, Birmingham 1-0 over Charlton. Coventry and Bristol City sitting at 0-0. Leicester up 2-0 on Ipswich. Middlesbrough 2-0 over QPR. Millwall losing 0-2 against Hull. At halftime, Portsmouth is losing 0-1 Blackburn. Wrexham losing at home 1-2 to Watford. Let's find some more English scores because I know that's what you guys are waiting for. England scores. Here we go. Championship. Whoop. Let's see. Let's find some scores. League One. Or what we got here. Rotherham United loses 0-3 to Blackpool. AFC Wimbledon and Mansfield 0-0 draw. Huddersfield Wigan Athletic 1-1 draw. Barnsley losing at half 1-2 to Leighton Orient. Blackpool losing 1-2 to Lincoln City. Bolton Wanderers losing 0-1 to Exeter City. Bradford City Reading 0-0. Burton Albion Wycombe Wanderers 0-0. Cardiff City 2-2 Doncaster at half. Luton Town 1-1 Port Vale. Peterborough United 2-0 over Northampton Town, who's a man down. Plymouth Argyle up 1-0 on Rotherham United. Stockport County losing at home to Stevenage. And we'll go to League Two, huh? We'll just do it all, right? We'll do it all today in League Two. The fixtures right now, and right now, Bristol Rover and Swindon Town both down a man. Swindon Town is though winning 3-0 to Bristol Rovers, or 1-3-0. Salford City wins 4-3 over Colchester United today. In second half scores, Accrington Stanley 0-0 to Bromley. Tottenham Town, Harrogate Town 0-0. The second half, Chesterfield 2-1 to Barnet. Crawley Town 1-0 over Oldham Athletic. Gillingham 2-0 over Barrow. Grimsby Town, Notts County 0-0. Milton Keynes Don 1-0 over Cambridge United. Newton County is losing 0-2 to Fleetwood Town. Transmere Rovers losing 0-2 to Crewe Alexandra. Oof. And Walsall is up 1-0 in Shrewsbury Town. Those are the scores, folks. Those are the scores. Those are the scores we're giving. Anything else that you want to hear about, Mr. Tom?
No, I'm still saddened to see that Transmere are losing.
Yep.
Down to 15th in the table, as it stands.
Yeah. If you put Casado in Arsenal's midfield, and then you put Eze in front of them, I think nobody gets everybody loses. Everybody loses. That's what you mean. I think that's what he meant. Would be in the top 5 players. Yeah, I think Casado should be. Yeah, so I think Nems is Foden being in there is one thing. What else we got going on? Arjun Robin is the GOAT, says Nems. So there you go. Yeah. I always what? Oh, Zanzi.
Can I read this out?
No.
Always beat my missus, darts, chess, cribbage, and all. But I wouldn't lay a finger on her. I'm 6'2" and she's 4'11" on a good day, and she scares me. It just makes me think of that meme about the hamster trying to eat a banana. That's not PG.
I don't know where you're going with it. I don't think I want to know. So we move on. Slavislai clears rice, says Nems. I don't know about that. They contribute in different ways. They definitely can play multiple positions if needed.
I wonder why Nems, noted Liverpool fan, feels like Szoboszlai clears rice.
Yeah, it's
and
clear.
I wonder why noted Arsenal fan Gary disagrees.
Yeah, But I don't say Slavislai clears Rice. I just say there. I think Rice is better. That's yeah. What about McTominay? Well, what are we in what? What are you talking about? Left wing?
He's
Is that what
doing
you talk?
quite well out in Napoli, though,
He's
to
doing
be
all
fair
right
to him.
there. If he comes back to the Premier League, would he do the same? Or is it just Manchester United?
I
You
do
know.
think a lot of it kind of exposes how slow the football in Italy is.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean that's people will say that about Jokeres, right? There's the whole conversation about Jokeres, and that's a question I have to ask you. I mean, you watch football, you know something about football. Jokeres, lots of talk about him struggling in the league. You know, I saw and I think I post it to you, I think, or to someone. You know, Erdogan played 60 minutes with Jokeres and never passed to him once. This is supposed to be your most creative player on the pitch, playing centrally in the midfield, essentially, or close to the midfield. Doesn't pass to his striker once. Is that a good sign?
It's not ideal, is it?
No.
It creates a question like, where did his passes go? Like, presumably, did they go out wide? Was there what's the word? Was there a plan, as in he'd gone out wide to then try someone to try and get the ball directly to him via a cross, or I don't know because I haven't seen it to know
Yeah.
what is there a method to it, or is he just flat out? I don't think you're very good. I don't respect you. I'm not giving you the ball.
Yeah, and like I think if I'm looking at, let me look at this. I have to. I'm not. That's the other part I am not good at. I don't remember players' numbers, and I should. Um, I should know this, but I don't because I don't think it's that pertinent that I know a player's n- number. I guess I should know that, but I don't. So you know what? Whatever. Let's see. Let's look at the Let's look at the so mm-mm. Let's see. Arsenal. Oh, that's not Arsenal. This is da, 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 da. I'm really bad at this thing here, Mr. Tom. I'm really bad. The squad. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 8. All right. So let's look at this. So Erdogan, a lot of his passing. Um, a lot of the passing from Erdogan was to Madueke because he's playing on the right wing, back to Zubamendi, and then to Ben White. So that's where a lot of his passes. Actually, he passed more to Hinkapi, I think it is, if I have that number correct. So yeah, not many passes. I mean, a lot of passes to Madueke, who would be probably asked to make that pass into his player, but he's playing so high up. There's no way, like his average positioning is so far behind. Jokeres, there's no way he's making that pass probably because he's coming from behind. So yeah, yeah, yeah. I like I said, I just think like not once did you try to make a pass to your striker who makes runs. Everybody says he makes the runs, right? But Redaholic Gamer has joined us. Everybody, thank you for joining us. You like forwards more.
Hey,
All
Colonel.
right. Yeah. No, I think everybody likes forwards more, but I think when you talk about really good players, you got to look at both sides. You got to look at both the attacking and defensive side of the ball. So, Wellingham United fixture got called off. The club hasn't released the comment, but I think they have failed a ground safety check. Oof. Does that mean it's probably been raining, right? Probably is that usually the case? It's been raining, and yeah. And we'd like to thank Gary for decimating the pronunciation of all those English towns and cities. You're welcome. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just Mr. Tom usually corrects me, but I think he likes laughing at me. So yeah,
I'd just let it go now.
yeah, yeah.
It is what it is.
Rice is meaty. Yeah, you would say that. You would say that. I never said Slavoslai isn't meaty. I believe he's a good player. You don't want to give any credit to Rice. That's fine. That's all right. That's all right. Luis Suarez is the best striker in Prem history. That's my so-called crazy opinion. Yeah, that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy.
I don't think it's that crazy. He's a very good striker.
Yeah, but is he the best striker in Premier League history?
Uh, that's not for me to say. I would obviously say the best striker is Alan Shearer.
So, like I said, it's well, maybe it's not crazy, but maybe it's
I don't agree with it, but I don't think it's that outrageous. I would sit there and go like, "Oh, Chris, you fucking idiot," or whatever.
oh, okay. I
I
didn't
can
say
get
that.
why he says it. No,
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
understand why he said it, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he is.
Mm, yeah. I mean, Van Dyke is grabbing Rudder's jersey, and he doesn't get a yellow for any of it. He's holding on the entire time. Cole Palmer's coming off the pitch, so let's see what happens now to the Chelsea attack. So, Gyökeres as a striker, yeah, he's not playing well. You got that right. He's struggling out there. I think he's struggling, but I think it's twofold. I think how he's being used, how he's set up, and what he's actually bringing to the table is the problem. I think some people say he needs to do more, and that's why when Jesus and Moreno are on the pitch, they get more interaction with the ball. And I think if you bring in a player, for me, if you bring in a player like Gyökeres, and you don't think if I don't think about him at all during the game, then it's okay not to pass to him. I think that's kind of the mindset I feel. I feel he should be part and parcel to any kind of a thought in attack. He should be getting the ball.
I've got a question for the Arsenal fans.
Yeah. Mm.
How long is Dalman out for?
2 months.
Hmm.
It's a
So he
serious
should be
tackle.
back in time for January the 31st.
Probably. Probably.
Because I believe he's a known cheater in football.
Oh,
He's
so
15 and he's a known cheater.
he just it's levels to this thing. If you don't bring him down, then he won't go down. But that's how that all plays out. At the start of the season, Gary, did you want Sesko or Gyökeres before you signed Gyökeres? You know what? The reason why I didn't want Sesko is because he wasn't going to be a starter for me. And my thought is the only reason why you're looking at strikers is because you want better than what you got by the body of work that the player has. And I believe Gyökeres' body of work is better than Sesko's body of work. And I don't think he would get the start. So if you're not going to get the start, what's the point? I don't want to bring in players, squad players, not at that position and not at this time. You know what I mean? So for me, I wanted Gyökeres because of that. I mean, could they have gotten a better striker? I would have taken that, but at the prices that we were looking at, we weren't going to be able to afford anybody more. Um, I don't think Shesko would have played any differently to what you're seeing now. I don't believe he does all of the extra things that Jesus and Moreno do that get them more touches in the game and maybe get them more noticed. So yeah, that's
So
how I
who are
look
you
at that.
talking about, Gary? What footballer?
You know what? You just do that on purpose. You don't care what I'm talking about, Jesus.
Hey, Zeus.
You just heard some name I brought up. Yeah, no, like I said, I would have taken Eucharist because I wanted a starting striker, a starting number 9. I don't believe. I mean, people always said if you're going to bring in a player, Liverpool has just scored second goal. I think that is Ekatike with his second goal of the day. I think after what we've seen from Moreno, what we've seen from Kai Havertz, you wanted something different. You didn't want the same. Everybody says, you know what? All these things that Kai Havertz does well, that Moreno does well. Those are the reasons. Those weren't the reasons why you went out to get a striker. Those are the reasons why you needed something either better or different. So to then say, you know what, I like uh, what they bring to the table, and that's why they should play. It defeats the purpose of why you brought in the player in the first place. So if you're going to bring in somebody who I think is a better striker on the ball, all right, more once you get the ball at his feet, will do better things with it. And the problem is he just can't get the ball to his feet and can't hold up as good as them. But I think you get the ball to his feet, you'll get more out of him. So yeah, yeah. I didn't want somebody who's going to have to learn at this point. We're at a point where we need ballers, people who are going to play. Arsenal, what does it say? Arsenal should have taken Liverpool to court over Suarez transfer. Yeah, I don't understand. I guess if it was it a release clause?
He had a 40 million release clause, and
Yeah,
you turned up, not
yeah,
you personally, your
yeah,
club turned around and went, we'll give you 40 million plus £1.
yeah. So if the contract says he can be bought for 40 mil, it doesn't matter if it's £1 more.
That's what I personally I felt that just showed how weak you were as a club in 2000. What
Yeah,
was it,
no, you should have. They
2011?
should have been able to say the deal is the deal. Where I mean, the £1 might have been a little,
The one
you,
pound is actually what meant you didn't get the player because it showed you as a bunch of pricks.
yeah,
You thought you
yeah,
were clever by
yeah.
doing the pound.
But here's my thing: is legality of the situation should have been that he's been bought.
No, but
Like,
all that means is that if Liverpool say no, Suarez says yes. That's it. But he didn't say yes. He ended up still staying with Liverpool.
I don't know if that's did he is that what happened? Did he
Well, yeah,
say?
because otherwise he'd been playing for Arsenal.
Mm, yeah.
Players, even in those times, players go where they want.
Mm, mm,
Realistically,
mm. Yeah, I hear that.
especially a
Yeah.
player of his caliber at the time.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't like you said. I don't know why Arsenal would have put the pound on there if the release clause is such. It doesn't make any
That
sense.
is why it never happened. Is
Yeah,
because it shows you up, and he must have thought that's not going to help me get a
and
move to
it did, and it
Barcelona.
doesn't even fit into the mantra that was Arsenal. Like they don't usually do that kind of thing, right? They're not usually donkeys about situations, right? They don't use
Yes,
that. So it didn't. It looked out of character to do the £1 extra. Like made no. It didn't make any sense at all. So I don't. So like they deserve not to get him because, like you said, they were being donkeys about it. And
I believe that, but what I believe is irrelevant to the situation. The fact of the matter is that you said we'll give you 40 million £1. Liverpool went no. To which Suarez then went no.
yeah,
And people may say, well, Suarez had previously. I'm not naive to think that Suarez hadn't already previously heard about this and then said, oh, if you pay the 40 million, then Liverpool can't stop it and I'll turn up for you. But then there was something happened, which made him then go, no, I'm not going to go there.
yeah, mm, yeah. You think Andy Cole, Arsenal got rid of, is the best striker in Premier League history? I don't know about that either.
I'm sticking with Alan Shearer personally, but I can understand why someone would say Andy Cole.
Yeah, I get it.
Don't get me wrong, if someone turned around and said that Mark Viduka was the best striker in Premier League history, you'd get laughed out of the room, obviously. Whereas
Yeah,
Andy Cole's not going to get you laughed out of the room.
yeah,
He's very good.
yeah, yeah. No, I hear you, being Gunner, about Andy Cole. Mm, I hear you. I You'd already given up on your Carez. I think that's a little too soon. I think because that's almost, I think it's a little too soon to give up on him. I think he was doing what he needed to do to be part of the squad and produce what Arteta wants in addition to potentially scoring for us, and he got injured. So and I think that's because we had nobody. He didn't have anybody. He had to play every game, which helped him and hurt him. You know, he never got any rest. He never got to recharge. So, but no, yeah, I hear the Andy Cole. I mean, you guys talk about the best in Premier League history. I don't know if Andy Cole is up there. So, I mean, and if we're talking, are we talking about football wise? Are we talking about what they did as part of its squad, right? Because Harry Kane would be considered a really one of the best strikers in the league, right? He just didn't win anything. So does that nullify him from being in that conversation ahead of a lot of the players that have been brought up? You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't like Harry Kane because he played for the wrong team. But football wise, I can be objective about it and see that he was good. to be honest with you, Gary, I think Arsenal should have tried for Isak before Liverpool signed him. Arsenal's not gonna like Arsenal wasn't gonna spend that much money on him. That's the thing. They rather like and not in an Arteta team. Arteta's not going to spend that much. I mean, he'll spend a lot of money on everywhere else on the pitch, I think, but just not striker for some reason. I
How
don't get
much
it.
did you pay for the striker?
You paid, I think it was 55. I think you paid more for Eucharist than we did
You
for
paid 55 for
more for
Jokeres.
55, and I think we paid more for Eze than we did for Eucharist.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, I think that's how that played out. Um, yeah, let me see. I'll look at the numbers here. Yeah, 70 mil. This is all in euros for Zubamendi. 60, just under 70, 69.3 for Eze, and then 65 for Yukarez and 56 for Madueke. So, yeah. So, didn't spend top money for him. But yeah, no, I would have wanted I wanted Isak, but I knew that would one hamstrung us, and based on the fact that he's not healthy, that would have hurt us even more than you see how it's hurting Liverpool. If he was healthy and he's playing for Liverpool, I think they would be in a different situation, right? If he's healthy and he played for Arsenal, different situation. And then Cucurella is just really getting on in Daya there, trying to get a yellow pull, but nothing happened. Ekadike is not losing his starting spot. He's the man right now, is what BX says. If Isak
He's
is
got
healthy and
he's
Isak
got 2
returns,
goals today, hasn't he?
yeah, I like you bring in Isak. If he's healthy and in form, who are you taking, Mister Tom? If Isak is in form, meaning he returns to the form he was last year, and Ekatike continues to do what he does, what do you do? If they both have to, they
That's
both.
that's that's an honest slot
No,
problem.
that's a
Not
question I
Tom the
asked.
problem.
That's a question I asked Mister Tom. Mister
Mm.
Tom, what is that? That's the question. Answer the question, please.
Well, I'd continue to play Katike
Okay.
because I've not seen anything from Ishak that would
I
tell me
just
he
said.
should be
I just
displaced.
said. I said Isak has returned to form.
Let's pretend that's true. I've still
No,
seen.
but that's the question. The question is, don't answer a different question. The question is, Isak returns to form. He's healthy. He can give you all the 100%. He can play 90 minutes and
Okay,
do all the
fine.
things he's doing.
Ekatike.
Okay.
Because you're doing a hypothetical, I'm
Yeah.
doing based on what I've seen
Yeah.
and facts. And all I'm seeing right now is goals that come out of Liverpool are coming out of one individual named Ekatike
No,
and not Ishak.
I agree with you on that. That's why we ask questions here. We don't always just, we always talk about what ifs anyways, because you assume Ekatike will continue in his form, and that's not you. That's a guess.
If that's not the case, then obviously that's a different question in terms
Yeah.
of who
Well,
you. Then
that's
that's
why I asked
like,
the question that I did, because it's a different question, and so there's different ways. I didn't ask you right now. Isak doesn't start for
but
sure.
what you're asking me essentially is who do I prefer out of Ekatike or Ishak, assuming they're both really good.
Yeah, and you're saying Ekatike over Isak, and I'm going okay.
Based on nothing other than I'm picking one of them.
No, but if you're picking them on what they can bring to the table, if they're healthy and in form,
Should I do
which
it
you
based
can.
on which one I think would be more likely to turn up to my birthday party?
That's not the question.
But that's different. I'm changing
I
the
didn't.
question. It's
I.
a
You
different
can't change the
question.
question.
It's a much
I
more
asked the
fun
question. You
question.
answer it, or we move on. Sounds like we just move
FDK
on.
has the look of a man that would turn up to my birthday party and would buy me a Pepsi.
Maybe.
Ishak would turn up to my birthday party and then fuck off whenever Liverpool come calling.
Probably. Newcastle would have probably preferred to have sold him to you as well after what Liverpool did with Ekatike. Yeah. Well, I thought it was weird that Newcastle didn't like when they were looking at getting rid of Isak, that they didn't just try to get Ekatike and
They did.
no, like go like full press on him kind of thing. I don't think they went full press on him.
I think they went full press assuming they was going to end up with both, and Liverpool ended up with both.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't think they went full press, and I think I think the negotiations showed that. That's all.
Well,
Yeah.
obviously, because in the sense that they basically Newcastle thought they'd get Ekitike alongside Ishak at Newcastle,
Mm.
but Ishak had in the back of his mind, "Well, I want to go to Liverpool anyway," and Ekitike was basically like, "Oh, Liverpool want me. I want to go there."
Mm. Yeah. Holland, who we have Ekatike. Who? Uh, Harlan. I don't know what that means.
It's hard to know what he means
Uh,
sometimes.
yeah, I don't know what you're trying to say there. I mean, I think Harlan's the better striker. The best of what he does. Ekatike.
Holland's just a goal machine, isn't he? He's like a test tube child,
Yeah, but I mean
bred to score
that's
goals in
what you
football.
got him for. You put him in positions to score, he scores.
Yeah.
If you can't put him in positions to score, then he don't score. So then he's worthless to you,
How many
right?
goals
So
did he score against Leeds a couple of weeks ago?
don't know.
The
None.
answer's zero.
None. None. I mean,
Some would say it's because he supports Leeds,
mm, mm.
so he's not that much of a
So
robot.
he gave the reins to Foden, and I guess, and you
Yeah.
had no answer for Foden. So there you go. The release clause is for the player. If the player doesn't want to leave, then he won't. It's nothing to do with the buying club.
That's true.
Yeah. No, like I said, I just like if there's a release clause, like you said, and somebody goes in, I guess you're right about the player has the last say. So there you go.
It's like when Russ said about take Liverpool to court for what? Like to do what? Because the player's not going to go regardless. Because if he
Mm,
did, he would have forced through the transfer and had everyone calling him every word under the sun. It'd have basically e-shacked it
mm,
if that was the case.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Suarez was a humanoid zombie cannibal. All right. Yeah,
That's true.
yeah, yeah. I guess I've heard all the bad stories about and not bad stories, just like how things ended with Andy Cole. So yeah.
Andy, come on now. You make it
Yeah.
sound Andy Cole's dead or something.
No, I didn't. No, no. How it ended with Arsenal. Sorry.
Oh, no, fair
No,
enough.
that's what I meant. that's that's what I meant. Um,
I thought there was a different story, as
no,
it
no,
would
no, no,
turn
no,
out that
no,
Andy Cole. Do I need to take a trip to Wikipedia to
no,
basically
no,
like
no,
find
no,
it?
no. I
Like,
just
did he Jimmy Snooker someone or something?
no, no. I just
But
thought there was
murder.
I just thought
So what?
how the relationship with Arsenal and stuff, how that kind of ended or whatever. You know, if I'm thinking correctly on that one, or do I
He
have it?
was a great striker, though, Andy
Yeah,
Cole.
yeah. And you know what? I think I have it. I think. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. What am I talking about?
I
Yeah.
don't know. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Of Andy? No, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, not. I'm not thinking of Andy Cole. I'm thinking of somebody else. So that's why my what I'm thinking of.
You could actually do a full lineup of players that Arsenal could have had.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Arsenal did have Andy Cole. So, but it's not the player I was thinking of. So I had it all wrong. So my bad. I can say what I was thinking of totally different player. So we move on. Not quite like that. Tom Suarez had to be convinced to stay at Liverpool by Gerrard, or
But he
maybe
was.
yeah, maybe Gerard, picked him up by his collar and just said, "You're staying." And he didn't want to, he didn't want to get confused by what was being said. Basically, he stayed. Maybe that's what happened. Liverpool's got a 2-on-2 here. TK, and he shoots. Oh, anybody gonna come through? Put your foot through it. I don't understand. Footballers just come up to the 18 with a ball with nobody in front of them, and they have no inkling to shoot. Dwight York was a good striker back in the day. I've heard that name.
Do you know what would really impress me more about Dwight York? He's a great striker, but I'd be more impressed if I found out he spent a day with his son. Sorry, his blind son. His blind son.
Mm, mm.
That would impress me more than scoring 600 goals in football.
Mm. Well, there you go, folks. Yeah. Sounds like deadbeat dad.
He is.
Yeah.
And the worst thing, he's a fucking millionaire and he still refuses to see his son.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck him.
It's an easy yellow for Fofana there. Does he get the yellow? And then he eggs him on afterwards. Yeah, easy one for Fofana. It's just a stupid thing with what Chelsea players are doing. I mean, you know you put that foul in there, and then you do that afterwards. Come, Suarez was your guy at Liverpool, right, Nims? Cole's had a ridiculous amount of goals and almost 0 pens. Who am I thinking about who played for Arsenal? And
Are you thinking about Ian Wright?
no. I'm thinking of a I think I'm thinking of a Ashley Cole is who I'm thinking of. You said Andy Cole, and I was thinking of Ashley Cole. I believe the way that ended with Arsenal was not too nice, if I recall.
I remember him saying that the contract offer you offered him in 2005, I think it is. He said he looked at it and he was insulted by it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it was when you said Andy Cole, I was thinking Ashley Cole. So I had the A and the Cole right, but wrong play altogether. So this is where this is where I say my naivety. This is where I say my naivety into football because I don't know what the history is gets me. So I don't claim to know everything, and I can approve it. So yeah. Futurama has that little monster called Nibbler. Liverpool has Suarez. There you go. There you go. They purchased Isak and the Isak replacement. Yeah. But right now they don't need Isak, so there you go. Walter Made was a master stroke. Yeah, he was good. Yeah.
Who knew that a big physical player in the Premier League would be helpful? Who knew it? Chris Wood knew it. Sorry, what?
Yeah. Well, you know what I like I go like, people are like, why didn't Arsenal go for him? And I was like, you see the way we play. People are saying you can't wait to get Kai Havertz and Jesus back, and then they want to know why all these players won't work. You know, if you think those players are what Arsenal needs, then yeah, it's not going to work for these types of pure strikers in the game. I think Arsenal needs to figure out how to play with his pure striker and not go. You know what? You don't do all these things that the player that we brought you in to replace do really well. I don't want to do
and
that.
You're just going to convince Thierry Henry to come out of retirement in time for the Leeds game.
If that's what you wanted, if that's what you want, we'll do that. We can make that work. But we need to win games before that.
It would be a lot of fun for you guys, not for me.
Yeah, Akatike and Waltamad. I don't think I know I'm saying his name wrong. Walt Mead are taking the game by storm. They are looking really good. I mean, I don't know if they're taking the game by storm. I mean, Haaland is still the mark everybody's trying to beat, right? No.
All I will say is that Liverpool spent 200 million on 2 strikers over the summer. Leeds spent nothing on Calvert-Lewin, and who's got 3 goals out of 3 games?
True.
Calvert-Lewin.
Very true. Very true. Yeah. Very true. Anthony Herbert's in the house. Thanks for joining us. Everybody saying hello. Herbert. We did have Wright already, so Andy was never getting in the starting 11. Yeah. No, I'm just saying I had the names wrong, so I was talking about something totally different, as you can tell. Oh, you Bristolian, this place is dry. Only rain water in this place, mate. I'm sorry. Considering Cole has double the goals, it's crazy.
Are you apologizing for not being a pub?
Yes. I would like to be one. I would like to be one, but no. Andy Cole was released by George Graham and signed for Bristol City. We sold him to Newcastle for 1.75 million. Yeah, that's a long time ago.
I like how he interchanges, like we, as in his true team is Bristol City.
Yeah, I don't.
That is his true team.
How do you share yourself with like I mean, that's like sharing yourself with two wives. Can how do you do that?
Well, I can't speak to that because I have one team.
Yeah, that's a. I don't think. I mean, like for me, I can't. I mean, I can't like cheer for two teams in the same sport.
I don't cheer for two teams to win. Generally, all I will do is, at best, I will cheer for the teams I don't like to not win.
Well, no. I want everybody to lose, except
Yeah,
for Arsenal. So
yeah,
I try to make that clear. Like if I ever say I hope this team wins, that's a mistake on my part. But my mindset is always I want somebody to lose. I don't
yeah.
want anybody to win unless they're in Arsenal.
Yep, no, sorry, get it.
Wirtz
Excuse me.
hustling. He's doing well. Right now it's 2-0 in both games. They're both in the 82nd minute. Uh, I mean
You know who
Chelsea are
else
in the.
hustles BX? Altanaka, the greatest footballer ever.
There you go. There you
Generational
go.
talent.
Yeah. What about Jimmy Floyd?
He was a great footballer.
Hmm.
Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank was phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Kevin.
I'm a bit biased when I say that because he
Yeah.
played for Leeds.
Kevin Campbell, David Suka, John Hartson, and Chris Camonia, and Andy Carroll.
Do you know what my favourite Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank goal for Leeds was? It's the one that cost Arsenal the title.
Good for you.
It was. I
Mm.
believe it was Monday Night Football in 1999. It was
With
fantastic.
Dean Ashton. Yeah, I don't know who that
He
is.
used to play for West Ham United.
Oh.
He was a big lump up front as well. But he was good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, Chiesa, one of the top 5 players in the league, is on. He just come on for the last 7 minutes.
Chiesa's not one of the top 10, 20 players at Liverpool.
He's a top 5 according to some.
Oh, I
in the
know.
league.
No, by some, it was Nems who said it. Like let's not throw anyone under the bus by even by even creating the possibility that someone else in his chat said it. I'll say Nem said it. He said it. He typed it.
There you go. Andy, your boy,
He
was a great
was.
striker. Yeah, he had and somehow Russ is going to bring that out.
Yes.
So he had the biggest thighs in history. So there you go.
Some
There you
say
go.
that crossbar was still rattling from
Mhm.
1995.
Mm-hmm. What about this, Mr. Tom? Did Chelsea or United?
No, you didn't buy him from us, so we wouldn't sell to you. So we
Mhm.
we sold him to Atletico Madrid, and then you brought him off Atletico Madrid.
Mm. Mm. It's Casado sitting on a bench contemplating why he's on the bench. 3-game ban. This is his last
Tony
game.
Bola scored 32 of the greatest football goals you'll ever see. He scored 32 times for Leeds. Phenomenal. Phenomenal stuff.
Yeah, Chiesa has been good, but you said he's one of the top 5 players in the league. That's why we pause when you talk.
It's a shame we didn't clear our forwards last Saturday, mate.
Yeah, your boy is a god around these parts, huh, Mr. Tom?
He is.
Yep. Crossbars at Liverpool and Wimbledon. Yeah. Talking about the goals. Tom Chiesa clears your forwards, Tom. Did he clear once again? Ask the question.
If
Mr.
he
Tom?
truly did, he'd have been playing last Saturday and he'd have proved it by doing it. But he didn't, so he didn't. So fuck him.
There you go. I got McAllister is down for Liverpool.
He doesn't even clear Altanaka.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Who's going to win the league this season? Let's play another game called Who out of Leeds and Liverpool are going to win the league this season? Neither of us, probably. And I'm totally okay with that. Are you, though?
Yeah. Any other scores that we were concerned about right now? Yeah, going back in time. Going back in time. David O'Leary did a good job when he was in
He
charge.
did.
Yeah, yeah,
He did.
mm, yeah. You joining Ryan tonight, Gary, for the Wolves game, or now you busy? Yeah, I'm actually busy. I will be out of the house, so I will miss watching it. I probably won't be able to watch the game live. Um, I'll have to rewatch it and enjoy the festivities, or if I can, I might be able to. I might just try to listen to it, but I'm not sure. So you can Everton score late, and hits the cross, hits the post, hits the inside of the post, cleanly, too cleanly. It bounced straight back. Oh, that was Everton's time. Brighton. Brighton's bringing on
Oh
Milner.
no. I
Yeah,
predicted Chelsea to win that game 2-1, so that's a shame. I'm not
yeah,
likely to
yeah.
get the points
You hit the
for the
post
correct
clean.
score.
Hit the post perfectly for
I've
Chelsea.
also got Liverpool to win 2-1, so it'd be
Yeah,
handy if Liverpool could help me out and concede a goal.
yeah,
Just the one, them. So I'm not too greedy. Just the
mm,
one.
yeah. Masato Tanaka had a late career change. There you go. Yeah. Liverpool, we are the biggest. We are still the biggest, mate.
I mean, that's not true. I mean, by we, do you mean Manchester United? Because Manchester United are the biggest club in England.
I'll tell you. Was it 21?
I don't like them. I do not like Manchester United, but they are the biggest club in England.
Yeah, yeah. You can't see me.
Yeah.
Word has it Milner is going to retire at Leeds. Ooh.
I would love that personally, but obviously that would depend on us being the Premier League because we would need the money to be able to
Oh, did they
take him.
not score? Oh, Everton, you had a chance to score there. Oh, that'd be crazy if Chelsea
Sad
gives up this
Tanaka.
lead.
Who did he become, Russ?
Yeah, yeah. United's numbers have fallen. No,
Hmm.
their trophies have stayed the same. So I don't know. Oh my days, Tom. Liverpool is the biggest. United is second biggest.
I
Mm.
mean, I'm not going to have the argument over it because I don't really care.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue that Man United are the biggest because that would imply I care about Manchester United, which I don't.
Mm-mm. Liverpool FC offended by everything, ashamed of nothing. Mm. Oh, you know what? He did not hit the inside of the post. He hit it right clean
Do
at
you
the.
know that a Liverpool fan got done for tragedy chanting at Ellen Road?
Yeah, I saw that. It's just pretty. It's just bad for football, man. It's just bad person. Just bad, bad, bad.
I want to know what was he actually chanting like? Was it about Jimmy Savile or was it about Galatasaray?
Mm.
Because
It
it's two main things that could
it
get done.
don't it don't matter. It's just bad in bad taste. It's not
It
good.
is,
That's
and
basically what.
I totally don't like bad taste.
Yeah, yeah. I think Liverpool has taken a big step to reclaiming top spot. They have, but we'll see how long. We'll see if it lasts. Right now, it's not looking so good, right? I mean, I think as of now, they are sitting. Are they sitting? Where are they sitting? They are sitting. Liverpool is sitting in sixth place right now. So
I
there you
just
go.
I just find it funny, Russ, how Liverpool fan got done for tragedy chanting, considering that if Leeds fans had done tragedy chanting, he'd be the
Yeah,
first to get upset.
yeah. No, Russ, not in good taste, my man. Not in good taste. Financially, yeah, are the biggest, but football-wise, I would say Liverpool are the biggest. Um, hmm. Yeah.
I only really said it to see if Nems would
Where
explode.
are we sitting in the table, Gary? You are sitting. in fourth place right now. That's where
Imagine how many points
that's
you'd have had, considering you could have had 3 at Ellen Road and you chose to have none.
yeah. If Crystal Palace gets a win, then you will drop down, right? And actually, City will stay second no matter what happens today.
Chelsea are up to 5th.
Oh wait, Villa could jump. So yeah, so it could be a move. It could be moving day again, right? It could be moving day. Arsenal has to do their thing, and then I don't care what happens below us. But City could struggle against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace could jump into the top 3. Villa could drop into the top 2 if they want.
For me, the biggest match of the weekend is not Brentford versus Leeds. It's actually this match between Aston Villa and West Ham United. This match will determine once and for all which club is the greatest on earth, West Ham or Aston Villa.
No, I don't know whoever said that.
It determines who is the club world champions of football.
Oh, is it?
Because the club world champions of football was Chelsea, who then lost to Bayern Munich in the Champions League, who then lost to Arsenal in the Champions League, who then lost to Aston Villa in the Premier League. And Villa are defending it tomorrow against West Ham. It's irrefutable science. It's counting.
No, it's not. It's nonsense. As we established
it's unofficial,
today,
but it's true.
In our behind-the-scenes chat, you are the king of nonsense. You bring nonsense to the table at any moment in time, at every moment in time. And basically, you wake up full of nonsense, and then you spit it out at us all day.
But I can literally trace the lineage back to the summer when Chelsea were world champions. This is a real thing. It's unofficial, but it's a real thing.
It's a real thing, but it's not real. But it's a real thing.
West Ham have to beat Aston Villa to win it.
Mm-hmm. But if you beat us, Tom, doesn't that make Leeds the world champions?
But you lost to Bayern Munich before you lost to Leeds. Therefore, Leeds didn't have a championship to win off you. Simple as that. If you play Aston Villa anytime soon, you might be able to win it back.
Or in extra time.
You can't win it on a draw. You have to win it.
In extra time, Chelsea should win this one. You got about 20 seconds left. Got about 4 minutes of extra time in the Liverpool match. So Liverpool is, I guess some would say, back on track. They're in the top 6 right now.
Don't be upset, Nems. If you'd won the Champions League at some point in the last 4 years, you'd have been in position to win the Club World Championship. But you did, so you wasn't.
What's crazy is if Manchester United were to be able to beat Bournemouth, guess what they would do? They would jump Liverpool. So
that would officially make Manchester United bigger than Liverpool. Is what you're saying, Gary.
Yeah, well, they were to start the day, so they just reclaimed their spot.
Yeah, but how many world championships do you have after Club World Cup of 2025? None.
See, there you go. And that's all real, right, Mr. Tom?
Irrefutable science. Science, bitch!
Yeah, good. Salah played, but he didn't contribute in this game. Ekitike did, so I guess Ekitike is better than Salah right now. Salah will be off. I think Salah's off to AFCON, right? So a lot of the African players will be off. So we'll see which teams losing their African contingents struggles.
Don't Sunderland lose 9 or 10 players to the AFCON?
Right? Oh, is that right?
So.
Yipes.
I mean, they're in the trophy cabinet, mainly championship, obviously, but our championship trophy is probably in the cabinet. But keep in mind, you only ever win anything if we win the championship. So And again, that's not my opinion. That's the facts.
There you go.
Because the previous time we won the championship, it's the only other time you've won the Premier League.
Oh, that was a terrible pass by Salah. Terrible pass. He had all the time in the world to make a pass, and he waited so long. And if he puts it out wide, I think, yeah, it's a terrible pass from Salah. I don't know what he was doing. It was just a nice little tap, and he would have it would have been an easy goal for Liverpool probably there.
Transmere Rovers have scored.
Oh, so they're losing 2-1 right now?
The problem is that we're 4-0 down at the time.
Oh,
so it's finished 4-1.
It got even worse. It got even worse.
4-1 in injury time.
Yeah, for those who are into NFL, Phillip Rivers, 44 with like 20 kids.
Didn't he used to play for the San Diego Chargers?
He did. He retired, and but they brought him out because Indiana, I think it's the Colts, lost their starting quarterback for the season, and they're in a good position to make the playoffs. So there you go. So it must be nice to come out of retirement and play, and maybe even get into the playoffs. I think Leeds need to stop winning the championship. That's the fact that they have an opportunity to win it is that's the bad part. But the fact that they win it is a good thing.
Stop relegating us into it, and we'll stop winning it.
Yeah.
We've only won it twice in like the last 5 years.
Did he score? They called him offside. Nope. What did they call here? Oh, Brighton is going. There's a foul somewhere. Wow.
I think it should be a goal, personally.
No goal.
And not because I predicted 2-1 as the correct score.
They didn't take the shot, so referee called a foul. I don't think there was a foul there. I think it's really two players coming together.
James Milner onto the pitch.
Yeah. Mims, relax, buddy. Says BX. Says chillax. Mr. Tom.
It's time for the Ron Simmons Fact of the Week. Who did Ron Simmons used to play for?
It's the dumbest part of the show.
I believe he used to play for Florida State. Damn.
You know what? Manchester United. Mr. Tom. Manchester United. Mr. Tom. Manchester United.
Go fuck yourselves.
So you don't bring up that name in front of me. All right? Stop it. Oh.
Wait. What we got here?
All right, it's like the game is over. We're at 1 minute over the 8-minute number here. Did they get a shot? Did they get a shot? No. Referee's letting them play, but it's going to be a long pass, and I think he's going to blow the whistle. Pass is up, and they're going to keep going down the pitch. This referee wants to see Liverpool score, and the goalkeeper comes out, and the whistle's blown. And Salah had a chance, but didn't do it. Could have scored right at the death, and but couldn't get to the ball, and that's it. The whistle is blown. Liverpool win 2-0. Chelsea win 2-0 today. Women of Arsenal, they win 3-1 today. That's the top flight football today. Can we have a jingle made up? I don't know, Mr. Tom.
The Mr. Tom question of the week, and sponsored by Gary. Who is a fucker?
Mr. Tom?
Yes, but who else is a fucker?
Russ?
That too, but the answer is obviously Nems, because he's a fucker. Now hold that.
Leeds is Virl of England. What does that mean? Because I need translations.
I have no idea what Virl of England means. I'll Google it though.
He says you are the.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Feel free. Feel free.
So that is the football, folks. We're almost hitting 2-hour mark. We're gonna get out of here, Mr. Tom. Say bye to the people.
Absolutely. I will. I'm too busy Googling what Verve England is.
Say goodbye. We got to go.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for
All right.
supporting Gary in all his endeavours. It's not a standard phrase. It's likely referred to the fact that English votes for English law proceedings. This is bollocks. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. Take care, and remember, from the bottom of my heart, go fuck yourselves.
Yep, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We'll do this again next week. Hopefully, Arsenal gets the win today, and we'll talk about that either Monday or Tuesday. Monday is it's a special day in my house, so I might not do my show on Monday, so I might do it on Tuesday. But check us out then. We'll be back though, talking about football and everything else in between. And we're out, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you guys later.
Life is a journey. Don't waste the trip. Enjoy the ride. There you go.